Hello friends, we are presenting our next project. It's another Ram 1500 in the Longhorn Limited trim. Lately we've been doing quite a few Rams one after another, and each one comes with its own interesting features. So we're showing this one to you because our clients always ask what's new and what's interesting. Everyone is open to new ideas. That's why we make these videos. I think every one of our clients and anyone interested in improving their vehicle will find it useful. Today we'll show you all the new stuff. Before we begin, please remember to like the video if you enjoy what we do. Subscribe if you haven't already. All questions about purchasing a vehicle or further tuning, our contacts are in the description. Let's begin. In the front grille, we've installed these triple R lamps. They were originally designed for the previous generation, the pre-refresh Ram that ran from 2019 to 2024. They fit perfectly there with their own mounting. From 2025, the Ram got a new grille. They kept the slots but changed the size, so installing these lamps now requires much more work. They look and work great. Everything is adjustable, but the installation is very time-consuming. Here's the bug deflector on the hood. It's a genuine Mopar original. Under the hood, we've installed one quick connect fitting for the compressor. The second one is in the RamBox. As usual on this 3-liter high-output engine, we install an oil catch can that prevents oil vapors from reaching the turbo and significantly extends its service life. This part costs about $250, but it pays for itself completely. I recommend installing it on every 3-liter engine. We installed a Switch Pro panel because we added front lamps, rear lamps, and the compressor. All of this needed dedicated switches. We ran new wiring to the rear. Here are the additional fuses for the compressor. We completely redid the rear electrics with new routing. We also discovered something new. Behind the main battery, there's a smaller auxiliary battery. What is it for? It takes on all the accessory load, radio, air conditioning, etc. The truck has a start-stop system. When you stop at a traffic light and the engine shuts off, the radio and AC continue working, powered by the small battery so the main one doesn't drain. Once the engine restarts, the main battery kicks back in. The same logic applies when the vehicle is parked and not started yet. The radio runs off the small battery. We also swapped the wheels. Check out these beautiful chrome 20-inch rims with 275/60 tires. The general rubber is a bit taller than stock. We installed full underbody armor for the engine, transmission, transfer case, and fuel tank. For the tank, we used the Mopar one. For the rest, we ordered custom armor. Many clients ask about mirrors. A lot of people say, we don't want those big sail mirrors. They don't look good. Look, these are only slightly larger than stock regular mirrors versus these extended ones. They might be a little shorter, but they are incredibly functional. They have built-in lights and turn signals, plus an extra downward-facing light. Each mirror adjusts independently, they are telescopic, and they power fold electrically. If you're towing a boat or trailer, these are a must. They don't ruin the look of the truck, but provide much more benefit. The power running boards come standard. We switched to these low-profile vent visors. They look much better and more modern than the stock Mopar ones. At the client's request, we also added underbody lighting. 3 blue lights per side in the wheel arches and on the frame. Here we have the truck with RamBoxes. We didn't mount anything on this side, but in the other RamBox we installed the compressor. We're now using the new dual motor brushless ARB compressor. It's more powerful and draws less current. We fabricated a special bracket for it. The whole unit is easily removable. Just unplug the connectors and pull it out for maintenance. We also routed the second quick connect fitting here so you can air up tires or run pneumatic tools directly from the bed. We added the drop step. When ordering the truck, it's best to select the utility group from the factory. Then you get these steps factory installed. But the client wanted the truck sooner, so we bought it in stock and added the steps ourselves. At the rear, we installed these SRL lights. They integrate really well even with the chrome bumper. We fitted an electric tonneau cover with slots for crossbars and roof rails. You can mount an Expedition platform, bike racks, kayak carriers, whatever you need. It opens with the remote and can be stopped in any position. It also has a bright cargo light. We have an aluminum chrome hitch to match the truck's trim. In the bed, there's a large 100-liter Dometic fridge in its protective cover. This is more of a cooler than a fridge. It doesn't need power. The beauty is that once you load it with frozen items, they stay cold for a very long time. I have a similar high-quality cooler from another brand. In the summer, a good cooler with ice will keep things cold for 3 nights easily. Cheap coolers turn to water the next day. This one is really well thought out. It has a divider you can use as a cutting board, excellent rubber seals, and the lid can be completely removed and used as a table anywhere. It also opens from both sides and has convenient carry handles. At the back of the bed, we installed a divider that also serves as a bed extender. This is our branded backpack, a gift for every client who does tuning with us. We usually put the compressor hose, pressure gauge, and air chuck inside, plus any other accessories. Nice little gift. We also installed a new truck bed seal. Look at these thick, powerful rubber strips around the perimeter and the thinner ones. They provide excellent sealing. When the tonneau cover is installed over the RamBoxes, we add extra sealing strips as well. The client asked for a 12-volt outlet for the fridge. Because of the special bed construction, we cut individual slots for the outlet, switch, and USB ports directly into the bed wall. In the rear, we installed a lockable box that you can use for storing accessories, plus a clothes hanger for jackets. We mounted a very compact Garmin Dash Cam on the passenger side. It's easy to remove. Power is already routed. Just plug it in when driving and take it with you when you leave. We also installed a phone holder, moved the horn button to a convenient spot, and placed the Switch Pro controller exactly where the client wanted it. Hidden, but still easily accessible. We opened the overhead console and mounted all the buttons there. Front lights, rear lights, compressor, and 5 spare buttons left for future use. Friends, that's our latest project, the 2026 Ram 1500 Longhorn Limited. We showed you some interesting new features and solutions. We have several more exciting Ram builds coming up soon, and we'll definitely share them with you. Please don't forget to like the video, leave comments, and subscribe. All questions about buying a vehicle, delivery, and tuning, our contacts are in the description. Reach out any way that's convenient for you. Thank you. Goodbye.